Hey everybody, welcome back to another edition of Phil's 5. I hope your week's going well. If you had Phil wearing the green polo in your office pool at 16 to 1 odds, congratulations, you've cashed in on that. And if you're betting on stuff like that, you're probably missing sports more than I am right now. But let's get going. First, some sad news. I want to just say a few words about the passing of Congressman Sam Johnson, who was laid to rest this week. Those of you that didn't have the privilege to meet him and work with him, he was a former home builder, but first and foremost, a former POW, one of the best fighter pilots that the Air Force had at the time. Spent some time in the Hanoi Hilton and just went through hell and back for this country, and then continued to serve our country as a United States congressman. His home builder background and just his service to our country really was helpful for us on a lot of issues. He did a great job representing Collin County. Anytime you met him, you'd shake his hand and you'd just see a guy whose body had just been battered and beaten on behalf of service of our country, and just everything they went through in Vietnam. Was just a real life, real world American hero. And we mourn with his family and everybody who was touched by his life. He was certainly a good man and somebody that will have a legacy that'll last a lot longer than he did in his life. So thinking of him. Also, number two, we have our board canvas coming out already. I can't believe that we're already canvassing for our 2020-2021 board. Look for information on the punch list, out in the punch list about that. We have our elections happening in August. Your contact there is Sheena Beaver if you've got any questions on it. Also, the Sunbelt Builder Show. It's a full go. Looking forward to that next month. It's going to be July 15th through 16th at the Gaylord Texan over there in Grapevine. They've got a great lineup with over 200 exhibitors. I know a lot of you are itching to get back out there and to see people live and in person. Well, this is your opportunity to do so. Be sure to register at sunbeltbuildershow.com. I think you have until June 19th as a builder to do so for free, so be sure to check that out. Also, we have a lot, my gosh, we have a lot of hand sanitizer still left here at the office. So if you're interested in purchasing that in any quantity, we've got it for $40 a gallon. You can go to dallasbuilders.org. We also have K95 and 3-ply surgical masks available at the same site. Curbside pickup is every Friday. We've got that down to a science, so be sure to cash in and look at that. We also, let's see, the last thing here is our 2001 fun fact. We're already up to 2001. We've been counting up since 1944. That was the first time when, if you remember, those of you that were building around that time, that was about the time when Texas started with its first energy code. And we were quickly finding out and learning the hard way that indoor air quality was also a concern. As we build homes tighter, we have to ventilate them right. And as a result, there was a lot of education back then focusing on, for the first time, indoor air quality, black mold, some of the moisture management issues that, if not attended to correctly, can lead to a bad problem. We've learned a lot in the last 20 or so years on that, but it still continues to be a fixture of our education program, making sure that you build efficiently, build it right, but make sure you ventilate it right, deal with the moisture. So that's our 2001 fun fact, and that's Phil's 5 for this week. I'll see you next Wednesday.